Welcome to Tactic Academy, where we'll be looking at rational numbers. What are these rational numbers? We'll find that they will be expressed in the form of a over b, and b is not equal to 0, and a and b are just integers. All right, so can we start? So these rational numbers, they are numbers that will be expressed in the form of a over b. All right, so these numbers that are expressed in the form of a over b, and b should not be equal to what? To 0, or 0 is not b is not equal to 0. Okay, by this you can't have a number whereby, let's say, 2 divided by 0. This is undefined. Even your calculator will refuse to find this number. Try. Okay, so those numbers at least should have a number down there. Okay, so rational numbers can be number, let's say, 2 over 22 over 7, 3 over 1, 3 over 2, 3 over 9, everything like that. Those are rational numbers that can be expressed in the form of what? A over b, like that. So those are rational numbers. So we can have rational numbers, let's say so these rational numbers, we are going to be tracing them through the pattern that is seen. All right, so I can have 0 point, let's say, 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3. The 3 continues. So as for this, I'll just write this is 3 point bar, like that. Okay, so that is 3 point bar, meaning that they were continuing like that, and we can't end like that, so they are infinite. All right. So that is it. So the goal here that we need to have is to trace the pattern. Once we're able to trace the pattern, then we'll be able to solve everything under rational numbers. Suppose you are given to say, let's say a is a number, then we have b there and c. All right, so what you do is, and I'll put the point here. Okay, I'll put the point there. All right, the bar there. Okay, so by this, the first goal, or equation 1, this is how we'll be solving. The first goal is at least to make these guys go to the other side. Okay, all right, so this is case 1. So you make these guys in the bar to at least come on your left. All right, so this you multiply by what? You multiply by what? By 1000, by 100, so that you present like that. So meaning 100 goes, and also bring the point there. All right, so once you multiply by 100, that will be now a b c. All right, so you are done with that. Then again, since they were in bar, you have just moved at least once, you have just brought to the left, they just in the pattern, in the repeating pattern. So I will leave it like that. Okay, so that is it about these numbers. So then this will call it our equation 2. This was our equation 1, and this is our equation 2. So now we'll remain with the bc in the bar, like that. We have just taken the other part of the bar to the other side. So that's the case 1. So make sure that you know how to multiply. Then case 2 is a situation whereby, let's say I have a point, b, c, and c is the one which has a bar. So the first thing, at least I need to take this one independent to the other side, to the friend where it is independent. So by this, I'll multiply by what? By 100, so that by 10, so that the point comes here. So if I multiply by 10, that would be what? A, b, okay, point c, like that. I will multiply by 10, right? Then the bar remains there. So that's now proper equation 1 I've formed. All right, so this is the best equation that you need. So the goal is at least those independent one to come on your left. Then the step 2 is to make that which is in the bar at least also to come on this side. Then you leave the others there. So the second one now that you are going to do is to at least this bar comes there. Okay, so this is now equation 2. You multiply by what? Again by 10, so that the point comes there. So that will be a, b, c. Now point again c, because there was another c bar there. The c, we are continuing going like that. All right, so that is it, and we'll be able to find them like that. Okay, 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 so then we'll be able to subtract now 1 from 2. Okay, so that's the whole idea about this one. Let's see the questions that I'm talking about. Let's see the exam questions that I've just picked from some papers. Okay, So express the following in the form of a over b, where b is not equal to 0. So the first one is what? A. So we'll say what we do is, so the question is 0.33 bar, like that. So what you do is you let any number. By this case I like x, so you say let x be equal to what? The same thing that you have there. All right, since you have said let x be equal to that, what you do is now at least this independent should come this side. That's what we do. So you multiply by what? By 10, so that the point what comes there. Okay, okay, so when you multiply throughout, okay, so you tell them to say multiply. So this is our equation 1 in this case. Okay, so multiply. Sometimes you can't be saying equation 1, okay, depends with what you know and what you are doing in your head. So that multiply 1 by what? By 10, so that the point comes there. All right. So once we multiply throughout, that's now 10x, okay, is equal to, now this is now 3.3 bar. So this is our second equation that we are going to use. So I've ticked number 1, so I've done the right thing. This is number 1. Okay, then number 2, you need to have the goal of at least making this in the bar goes to the other side, because there are a lot of 3's. Okay, at least make this 3 go to the other side. So that's the second step on how to solve these guys. So you multiply by what? By 10, equation 1. So you say multiply 2, okay, that is equation 2 by what? You multiply now equation 2 by what? By 10, so that the point comes there, right? So it's by 10. Okay, so once you multiply there it will be 100x, okay, is equal to 3. Now the other 3 has come there. Then there was a lot of 3, so the other 3 bar has remained there. So this is our equation 3 for this case. So this one to make us reach equation 3. So now we are good. Now we can see that this one and this one can subtract properly. I mean, this one and this one can subtract properly. Okay, so that's what we wanted. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, so we say now 3, okay, minus this equation 2 we had there. Okay, so that will be now 100. So that would be now 100x. All right, so that should be 100x. Okay, down the box, that box. Okay, so now what you do is, this is 100x is equal to this 3 we have here, 0.3 bar, like that. Okay, then meaning that we bring now equation 2. Our equation 2 is there. All right, so this is our equation 3. Okay, so our equation 2 had what? This is our equation 2, so that one had 10x is equal to what? It had what? 3 bar. So now that the bars are now matching, have you seen? This is the goal that you should have in these questions. All right, they will be always there in an exam, just know that. Okay, so what you do is now you subtract. What is 100 minus now? Since we are said subtract this condition, so what is 100 minus that? That is 90x. Okay, then what is now this one goes, it give you 3 bar minus 3 bar, that's 3, right? So that now 33 minus 3, that will give you what? 30, right? So meaning that you divide throughout by what? 90. You divide throughout by what? By 90. Okay, so now our x now will be, okay, let me just light on the other side. Okay, so now my x is 30 over what? My x is now what? 30 over what? 90. Okay, so I can cancel the zeros, so I'll say my x is now what? 3 over what? 9, which can be simplified to what? To 1 over 3, like that. So 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 1. So this is the thing. So that we have expressed in the form of what? Where 1 is a, then this one is b. So and we can see b is not equal to what? To 0. So in short, your answer is what? 1 over 3. You are done like that in your exam. So this is the best way you can write these things. So you can pause the video and try the other one for 1.6, everything like that. Can you just try if you can manage? So that's about it. So let's go to b. We see how we can solve b. Okay, So that's how questions will be coming. They will come like this. On this one, you just have to know that in an exam I'll find this and I need to solve this one. Okay. So the next thing is B. So B is now giving us 0 point. All right. B is giving us 0.16 bar. Okay. So now the first thing, this one is just already proper. There is no independent number that we need to take to the other side. All right. So what we do is we just so the question is 16 bar. Okay. So what you do is first you'll say let x be equal to what? The same thing. Okay. 0.16 bar. Okay, so this is already a proper equation that we can do. We can't, the goal that we said is first at least to take the independent number. All right, so this one, then you remain with the bar along this side. So this is equation 1. We have ticked, this is what we want. So in the equation 2, we want at least this point to come this side, then we are done. Okay, so for this case now we multiply. So multiply now 1 by what? By 100, so that you take the point to the other side. So you need to multiply by 100 for the point to come this side. So this, what you do is you say x. Okay, you multiply that x now. That will give us what? That will give us what? Because let's say you have a number to say 2 3, you want to bring this point to the other side, you to this point, you multiply, you just put 1 there, then you put these zeros. You can see that what is needed is 100, so for the point to come there. So that's how you need to know to say, okay, I need to multiply this one. So by the way, you multiply by 100, then that will give what? 100x is equal to what? Is equals to 16. Now will come this side, then there was another 16 bar which will remain there. Then now we subtract now 2. So this is our equation 2. All right, we have ticked, this is the one we want. So what? Minus 1. Okay, so we are saying now this is 100x is equals to 16.16 bar. Okay, minus x, the first one, remember equation 1, which is equal to 0.16 bar. Okay, so we subtract then from there. Okay, once we subtract this, then what is the 100 minus x? That is 99x. Okay, is equal to we can see bar and bar, they will cancel, so we remain just with 16. So we divide throughout by 99. Okay, so our x now will be, can you simplify this? For personal, I can't do it, I don't have any factor. So if you were manual, you can still simplify. For me, I end here. So this is the answer. All right, so that's how you can pause the video and try the third one. Okay, you can pause the video and try the third one. So that's how you can achieve these answers. They are very simple. They are very simple. Just know the trick. And also, okay, so if you want to join us online lessons, guys, you should be telling your friends. Is it clear, by the way, so far? Is it clear? Okay, we are going to see. All right, hope everyone is listening what I'm saying and you're able to see only the screen. Okay, so now we have 2.143 bar, like that. Okay, so what we do is we say the first thing is to let x or any other number, any other variable or any other data. Okay, so you say let x be equal to 2.143 bar. So this is already proper. Okay, we have at least independent number on the other side and also the bar on the left. So this is the first step. So the second step is to take at least what is on the in the bar to the other side as well. Then we multiply by what? By 1000. So that will be, we multiply 1 by 1000. So 1 by what? By 1000. Okay, so that we can have this point there. Okay, so now we multiply by 1000. So that will be now 10, and 1000x is equal to, now this will be 2 plus what has just come after multiplying, what's 1 3 there, then the same 143 in the bar continues. Okay, so this is our equation 2. So we are done. This is what we wanted, at least this on in the bar to be also on the other side. So now we subtract 2 minus 1. Okay, so now once we have that, we say what 1000x is equal to Frappy, no, go outside. So that will be now 1 4 3 there, Flappy, go outside. Then 1 4 3 there. Okay, so that's our what? Equation 2. So our equation 1 had what? Had just x there, is equal to what? Let me put 2 there, point, then 1 bar, like that. Okay, so now we can subtract. What is 1000 minus 1, or just 1000 minus x? What is that? That is 999. All right, so say 999 x is equal to, this one you can see is 0, then there is 2. All right, so that would, I mean, that's 1. 3 minus 2 is 1, so I'll just put 1 4 1, like that. Okay, we divide throughout by 99. Okay, 999, like that. So that is x. So can you simplify further? For me, no. If you want, you can simplify. I'll end there. I don't want to confuse things. So you end where you are not clear. So don't try some things. You end up disturbing. This is already in the form of a over b that you have been told, and b is not equal to 0. Okay, we are done. So that is it about this one. Okay, so you can try the other ones. Okay, so that's enough for you. Okay, let me just also get another one. So let me get for the simplest one, which is now D. Okay, I'll do E, then you do F. All right, so F is similar to A. Okay, so what we will do is we have 3.7 bar, like that. All right, so what we do is you say, okay, so you say now this is already, the first one is proper, so you say let x be equal to what? 3.7 bar. So this is proper. The independent numbers are at least, the first thing what you need to do is the independent number to be on your left what side. So independent number, there's no other independent apart from 3, so 3 is already there. So this is our equation 1. I'll tick that. So the second one is at least to move this point to the other so that the bar can come there. That will be now my equation 2 that I'll tick. All right, so now if I multiply that I multiply by 10, so that will be what? 10x is equal to 37.7 bar again. So then equation 1, now this is equation 2. All right, so I've ticked because it's now proper. At least in the bar, the number in the bar has moved to the what? To the other side, and also that one, the other one has remained to the other side as well. That's the goal that we need to have. So I'll do what? Flappy, go outside. Okay, so then what you do is we had x there is equal to 3.7 bar. Okay, so what we do is we subtract now. Okay, so after subtracting now, I won't even light steps this time around, so that will be what? 9x. Okay, this is what? This is 0, right? So what is the 7 minus 3? That is what? 4. Okay, so this is it, 4. Okay, so we are done with that. That's 34. So we divide throughout by 9. Okay, so once you divide throughout by 9, that will be what? Can you divide? I don't know. I will just end up having improper fraction. It's better just leave in the form of a over b. So that is it, 34 over what? 9, like that. So that is it. Okay, so that's how you can express this. Let me try for what? Okay, let me try for E as well. So E is given us 1.17. So have you seen? You are able to trace the pattern. So instead of me lighting like this, okay, so that's just the pattern. Even if I continue lighting like that, I know it's still the same. So don't worry when you see that. So you just put in the pattern. Say this is, oh, that we had this 7 bar. 7 bar simply means they were going like that. Okay, so even without this, it's still the same. Okay, so that is it. That's our question. Now you say let what? X be equal to what? 1.17 bar. So this is proper already. At least all the independent number are this side, and also all the bars are in this side. So that's our equation 1. Equation 2, now we multiply throughout so that we have at least in the bar on the other side as well. Okay. Okay. So once I multiply that, that will give me what? That will give me, now you multiply by 100 so that the point can come there. So that will be now 10. You multiply 1 by 100. So this is equation 1. So by 100 is 100x is equals to 171. Alright, point. I've moved this 717 to the other side. Then again I have 17 and that. Okay. So that is it. So then you subtract by what? By x. So I mean by equation 1. So this is our 2. So equation 1 had what? 1.17 like that. So this is our 1. Okay. So from there then you subtract, that to be what? 99. Okay. X is equal to what? 99x is equals to what? You subtract now 1717 will go, right? 1717 will go, then will remain with there, it's 6. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So that will be 116. You divide throughout by 99. Okay, divide throughout by 99. So our x now will be what? I won't go any further as well, so you can simplify if you can. For me, I'll end there. That's where I end. My thinking ends from there. Okay, so that is it. Let me just also do it for, let me do it what, the other one as well. Let me do it. So I'm sure you're able now to master because you have watched the video and all these examples. Suppose you are given now this is f, so 2.150. Have you seen the pattern? Meaning that the 9090 were continuing like that. So we had 90909090, just like that. Okay, we had that. Okay, so that's the meaning there. So my goal is at least this independent number to come this, and then that will be my equation 1. So at least I'll multiply that by 10 so that the point can come here. Okay, so that's the goal. So I multiply by 10. So let x be equal to what? The same thing. Okay, 590 bar. Okay, then from there what we are going to do is we'll say, okay, what you're going to do is we'll at least multiply times 10 or any number so that your point comes there, and independent is now on your left. Okay, so I'll multiply by 10. So I'll multiply that equation 1 by what? By 10. So that will be 10x is equals to what? 25.90. So this is now my equation 2 that I'll tick to use it in the subtraction. Alright, so this is my equation 2 that I'll tick. So now the second thing is at least what is in the bar to come on this side as well. So I'll multiply times what? By 100 so that the point comes what? There. Okay. So this we multiply 2 by 1000, so by 100, that will give us 1000. Alright. That will be 1000x is equal to what? 2590 has come now, 0.90 like that. Okay. So this is now our equation 3 that I'll tick because it's now following what I want. So now I subtract. So now 3 minus 2. Okay. So now that will be 1000x is equal to 2590.90 like that bar. Then minus, we had what? 10x is equal to what? 25.90 bar like that. Okay, you subtract, this will give you what? Once you subtract that, it will give you what? 10 minus 1000, that will give you 990. Okay, 990 there, no, 990. Okay, so that is 9990. Okay, am I doing the right thing? Hi guys, am I doing the right? It's 990 like that. It's just 990. Okay, so can you subtract that? I'm getting confused. Okay, so once you subtract like that, so that will be what? 0, then that will be what? 9099, everything like that. So that will give you what? That will now give you 999. Okay, so right, so then from there, okay, So from there then this one goes. So we have what, this one here, it is now 10, so here it will be 8, so now it's 10, so 10 plus that, that's 5, right? So you remain with the 5 there. So 5, then there 2 is 6, then 25, like that. So you divide, that's x, you divide throughout by 99. All right, so then that will give you what? So your x is now what? Your x is now what? 2565 over what? 990, like that. Okay, 990. So I'm making a mistake, so that should be 990, so that to make 1000. So I'm sorry, this should be 990. Okay, so this should be 990. Okay, okay, so that is it. Otherwise, this is the value of x in the form of a over b, unless if you can simplify further. For me, I end there. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, those ones who are just watching, who are not in the lesson. So those ones who are in the lesson, invite your friends so that they can benefit just like you are doing as well. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.